So, with so much happening on social media around the EDOCHIE'S, you all know that Mary's legal advisor has always been there to protect Mary's interests legally and, of course, to correct some anomalies on social media. Well, I'm going to quickly go through what the legal representative advisor of Mary wrote about Link Edochie and Yinka, the I said or Thyssen, whatever. Now, a week ago, DPA became involved in the situation with Yinka Thyssen and unjust attacks on Queen May. If you know me, you will understand that I usually avoid petty arguments on social media. That's why I stayed out of the Yul Edochie case from mid-February to June. However, DPA has a responsibility to protect Queen May from harassment and trolling. We are like a shield for her. We aim to identify and defend against any attack on her. If you notice, we only defend her and never start fights. We don't attack anyone who hasn't attacked May first. You can check our records. We have not initiated any conflict. In fact, we wouldn't have spoken on Yul Edochie's situation if he had not proudly declared himself a polygamist. No, I've always said this times without number that whatever it is that has happened to Yul Edochie or is going to happen to Yul Edochie, he brought it upon himself. He declared himself a proud polygamist and he kept coming on social media. He kept dragging people. He started accusing people who were not responding or accepting or encouraging him on his Now, let me proceed. That statement insulted our values and everyone fighting for equal rights. We are careful about what we post regarding this issue, this case. We recognize that Yul and his lawyer could show our statements to the judge. If we spread false information, they could use it against us in court. So you can be sure that everything we post about the case, 1, true, 2, reasonable, 3, fair, and 4, a justified defense against their attacks. If you want accurate information about this case, so let's move on. I also know that if I defame someone, they can sue. I have a lot to lose and I wouldn't be able to face the bar counsel if I wrote something false. Now, regarding Link and Yinka, here are the conclusions we have drawn based on the information we gathered, even if we couldn't verify everything. 1, engagement status. Link and Yinka are not married. They are only engaged. Yinka's decision to use the name Link Edochie for herself is simply a social media strategy without any legal standing. 2, Yinka's obsession. Yinka seems to have an obsession with Queen May, which appears to affect her mental health. This obsession is clear from her many comments about May, her daughter. Initially, Yinka tried to befriend May. But when May did not notice her, Yinka switched to supporting Judy. We have records of her earlier attacks on Judy. Yinka is now with Judy to retaliate against May for ignoring her. And I'll pause here and tell you why this became so. So, May is friends with the ex-wife of Link. Now, it will be counterproductive. It will be mad. It will be insane for her to switch side and become friends with Madam Yinka from the US, who is now Link Edochie's partner. It will be counterproductive. It will not make sense. Don't forget that Mary and I think the name of Link's ex-wife is Amara or Amaka or something like that. So both of them, they are both in the same boat, married to brothers who somehow, positively or negatively, whatever way, they are no longer in the lives of these two people. How then does it make sense for her to be friends with the new woman? It does not make sense. So let's continue. However, our relationship with Judy has turned malicious, with both of them plotting to harm May. Judy and you set up the match between Yinka and Link, leading Yinka to influence Link's decisions, even convincing him to unfollow May on Instagram. Like right now, Link and Mary are no longer friends, and they will not be seen together as we used to see them unless something else happens. 3. Motivations. Link enjoys having a partner based in the United States of America, while Yinka is thrilled to be with someone from a famous family, which could help her gain celebrity status in Nigeria. People will connect Edochie to her, and wherever she goes to, that name will open doors. And don't forget, when I say open doors, I mean not really open financial doors. I mean it will open certain kind of recognition door. That's why she attached that name to herself and made herself appear. And you know, life is about give and take. She's going to give Link America dollar, and of course, possibly, maybe, hopefully, who knows, a green card. Link is going to live in the US and is going to show to his ex-wife that he has moved up, moved on, grabbed up, upgraded after their separation. That he's not going to end up like his brother, who is going down, 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 down below. That he's going to move on. Don't forget that when marriages crash, a lot of things happen. They curse at each other at times. They say hurtful words at each other. When I met you, what did you have? You people only have name, you don't have money. You say, you know, Link studied applied arts or something like that. So he draws. He can draw, he can carve, and that has not been making a lot of money. How many people will go to art studio and buy? You get what I mean? So the issue of him bringing enough money home is a big issue. Now, well, let's proceed. 4. Social media dynamics. Link has been cautious about social media and didn't want to publicize or publicly announce his engagement to Yinka. While she was eager to share the news, she seems to have paid blogs to promote their relationship and even exaggerated their engagement to imply they were already married. Link was careful for a few reasons. He saw how Yo's hasty social media actions harmed him and didn't want to make the same mistake. Link was aware that both Yinka and Judy were working against May. He wanted to avoid attracting negative attention. He also had fears about revealing his troubled past with a woman named Samantha and didn't want people to dig into the reasons behind his divorce. With these concerns, Link preferred to avoid stirring up trouble online, but Yinka's recklessness nearly put him in a difficult position. Now, there's nothing like nearly put him. Link is in a difficult position because we are still talking about Link. We are still talking about Link. Either Link decides to hide under the skirt of Yinka, they will dig him out. He is already there because you, Edochie and Judy, have already created a platform like an express road, autobahn. So, if Link he should put his head under the skirt of, it is not going to stop nothing because Yinka has already seeded her footprint. She has already placed her footprint. She has already put it on social media everywhere. And internet, they say, never forget. So therefore, as it stands right now, Yinka in her recklessness and you, Edochie, in his urge and bid and hunger to go to the United States and enjoy dollar and wear big boots. Boots in a very hot climate. Big boots with jacket. How dumb can somebody be? Yes, now, they went to church in Nigeria here with this kind of weather. Link wore ankle boots like he's in the trench digging for cow dung or horse, like he's in the farm or he's in a place where the weather is excruciatingly cold, like snow is all over the place. He wore jacket. Like, seriously? What is this? Well, that shows how much he wants to be in America and he wants you to know that he's now an Americana. Anyway, as it is right now, you might have noticed how Link ran away immediately when he spotted trouble. He disabled comments button on his social media post to avoid facing the angry citizens, mob. If Yinka and Link agree to stop throwing stones at Kweme, we will not attack them in return. Plus or minus, the point is, they will always be tested every now and then. And from the look of things, Yinka will break. She will come back. This time around, she will act like she's trying to defend maybe her children or something. And the battle will begin over and over and over